सर वेट, सर हटिए ना, सर रुकिए ना, सर इधर इधर इधर, यहाँ पे सर, यहाँ पे सर ऊपर, सर रुको ना, वो कटआउट के सामने लेता सर, इधर इधर ही सर, सर इधर ही कटआउट ये यार है उनकी। अरे रुकिए, अरे रुका ना गाड़ी, अरे उनका पीआर करा रहा है, अरे उनका पीआर, उनका पीआर है। अरे भाई जानते जानते यार, साइड हो जाओ। अरे यार पूजा जी आ जाओ मैम, अरे मैम आ जाओ, आ जाओ, आ जाओ मैम, आ जाओ, अरे अरे आओ मैम, मैम आ जाओ, मैम आओ। दूर हो जाओ प्लीज मैम, अरे सर आप हटो, अरे यार इधर अच्छी जगह पे करो यार, थोड़ा थोड़ा जगह दे दो प्लीज। पूजा मैम पीछे ना, आप क्यों हुई पूजा जी, अरे पीछे हट जाओ, अरे पीछे हट जाओ, अरे यार मैम खड़े रहो तुम लोग, अरे अपन क्यों आगे आगे जा रहे हैं, अरे यार क्यों जा रहे हो यार, मैम लुक से इधर, यहाँ पे मेरे पास once more, इधर 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 मैम, इधर सेंटर मोबाइल गाड़ी में बैठने दो, चलो आगे मत जाओ यार, आगे मत जाओ, इधर ही लो यार, आगे क्यों जा रहे हो, अरे आप इतने क्यों आ रहे हो, हम लोग रोकेंगे नहीं, आप हम लोग रोक नहीं गए, जगह छोड़ दो प्लीज, मागे ध्यान दे, अरे हटो ना भाई, अन्ना प्रभास अन्ना यहाँ पर, प्रभास सर थैंक यू। बैरिकेड गिरा दिया भाई, प्रभास को भी लगना चाहिए ना भाई, मैं भी सुपरस्टार हूँ। फोटो कराओ भाई, हाँ भाई फोटो कराओ भाई, लाइट नहीं खड़ा हो, बैरिकेड गिरा दिया भाई, प्रभास सर राइट, सर थोड़ा सा वन स्टेप आगे, राजा ने किधर क्या पोज सर पोज अंदर चल
झुको ना, झुको ना। झुको यार, अरे दादा फ्लैश पीछे ना। क्या बात है, पंडित जी को ऊपर से नहीं मारी यार, आप क्यों उठ गए? दादा पीछे पीछे आप उसको बैठे, उसको बैठे। हाँ आप बैठे नीचे, बहुत अरे पूजा पूजा, अरे मोबाइल पूजा पूजा, अरे हाथ दे। पूजा पूजा अरे जफर, अरे मेरे को ब्लॉक कर रहे हो आप लोग। मैं किधर ब्लॉक किया? मतलब आप ही लगता है दादा, मैं किधर ब्लॉक किया? पूजा पूजा में पूजा जी, पूजा जी, पूजा जी पीछे प्रभास सर के साथ, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, सब पीछे देखो, सब पीछे। पूजा जी, पूजा जी साथ में, साथ में, साथ में, साथ में पीछे, प्रभास सर इसे चुनेंगे। अच्छा प्रभास सर, पूजा जी, प्रभास सर, पूजा जी, पूजा जी, प्रभास सर, पूजा मैम, पूजा मैम, पूजा जी, पूजा जी, प्रभास सर, प्रभास, प्रभास सर, प्रभास सर, डार्लिंग, 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 इधर सुनो डार्लिंग। पूजा जी, फाइनली राधे श्याम, फाइनली राधे श्याम, क्या फाइनली राधे श्याम, फाइनली बोल रहे पिक्चर हिट हो गई, सुपर हिट, सुपर हिट हो गई। प्रभास गारू ఒకసారి ఇక్కడ చూడండి, कमला में जाओ उसको।
Darling of darlings, ladies and gentlemen, the pan-India superstar, and I won't hesitate to say that he is the first pan-India superstar. Thank you so much, sir. You know, ek alag aayam diya hai. You've taken it a notch higher. The entire business of films, the entire emotions of cinema. How does it feel to be here, sir?
Like, thank you. You've been supporting from Bahubali. Thanks a lot for the whole press, everyone. And yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
We are also super happy, super excited to have you here, sir. And now to invite on stage the entire Kamal Ka crew, we'll start with the director Sahab, ladies and gentlemen, the person who's seen all this here. Give it up for Radha Krishna Kumar, ladies and gentlemen, the man with the vision, the man who's given us this masterpiece, this gem of a movie. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. Welcome. What do you have to say to the media, sir? Is taraf?
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful evening to see you all guys here, and we are happy to promote our film today. And we are very excited about the film, and I hope that everybody will be also excited. First of all, I would like to thank Bhushan sir. Thank you so much for supporting us from the beginning and everything. And Pramod sir and Vikram sir and Pooja, thank you so much. And last, my man, my hero, Prabhas sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for
Amazing, amazing. After the directors, I'd like to invite on stage the producers. And sabse pehle, the name that's synonymous to path-breaking and super duper hits. You know, jitna kaha jaye utna kam hai. He is someone who's been a part of each and every film, uski puri journey. One of the biggest and the most versatile producers, filmmakers, ladies and gentlemen of the industry, who's also the producer of this magnum opus. Give it up for Mr. Bhushan Kumar, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, every time he comes here with his trademark smile, उससे ही पता लग जाता है बॉक्स ऑफिस पे क्या होने वाला है. So there he comes. Welcome, sir. After a long time. So talking about the journey of this movie, you know, from 2022 to till date, अब जब ये release होने को तैयार है, how do you see it, not just as a producer, but also a creative mind, जिनका हमेशा, you know, बहुत जोश लगता है, पूरा sweat लगता है, money लगता है, of course.
See, first of all, always excited to work with Prabhas and the entire team, Pramod, and the director has done a great job in the film. Means the visuals, when I saw for the first time, I saw when we were making the songs. So I saw the visual because they have shot the songs. And then I saw the visuals, so it was very big visuals which we saw. So again, very excited about it. And as I said, Prabhas is like, means we have a family relation now because we're doing so many films together.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, as many you want, we will do that. But all the best to the entire team. Everybody has worked very hard, and you can see the kind of work they have done. So all the very best to everyone.
So the ear-to-ear smile says it all, sir. वो पता लग रहा है. Please, you know, we have to talk about the music also. This is for the first time, you know, ensemble of stars is what we usually talk about. But here, एक film के लिए अलग music, sir. For the first time it is happening. What do you have to say on that?
Music composers, different music composers are not for the first time, but yeah,
songs,
because see this time we have done for the South we have taken the different composers and the lyric writers, and for the Hindi different one. This is done for the first time, and I'm very happy this new thing has worked. And normally, you know, when you make songs here and you dub it in Telugu, or you make songs in Telugu and dub it in Hindi, it's always sometimes, you know, you can't match the expectations of the audience in both the languages. So this is a very unique thing which we did, and I'm very happy it is very successful.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Kishan Kumar couldn't be here, unfortunately, but he sent in his best wishes as a producer, as a film lover. And now to invite on stage, we have this brilliant gentleman who's backed some wonderful projects in the past, and I'm sure he's going to do that in the future too. UV Creation se Pramod sir ke liye zordar taaliyan. Come on, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for the producer Saab here. So I have a question for you. You have to answer that question for us. Sir, touted as the movie that will definitely get all the viewers, the audiences back to the theaters. What do you have to say on that, sir? Itni sari expectations, all the expectations, sir.
First of all, thanks for the press for coming and you know, gracing this event.
Right.
First, Prabhas is one of the main point that people love to come and see him.
Absolutely.
Theaters, and the visuals, and of course the chemistry between Prabhas and Pooja plays an important role. I think they're going to create magic on the screen apart from our visuals. And I strongly believe that the content and the visuals of the film will definitely pull the audience to the theater.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And now to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the leading lady and someone who's gorgeous and at the same time superbly talented. Give it up for Pooja Hegde, ladies and gentlemen. Zordar taliyan for this gorgeously talented actor over here. Isse pehle bhi she's proved her mettle, and I'm sure aage bhi yahi hoga. Welcome, Pooja. Thank you so much for being here. And you know, we were talking about Prerna, we were talking about Vikramaditya, as you said. He's not going to tell us anything. But please tell us, just spill some beans, give us some secret into this movie. You know, something jo abhi tak nahi pata hai hame.
A secret is that, I mean, I don't know if it's a secret, but I think the film is beautiful. I mean, I would say look at it like a fantasy love story. Right. It's a visual feast, but at the same time, the emotion hits you hard, you know. It's about fate, it's about science, and that's the main thing is all that I'm going to say. Prerna is like, I've given my heart and soul, I want to say, for this character. It's one of my favorite characters I've ever played. It was a very difficult one to do also. Right. I think I've left a little bit of my soul with my character. So I hope you guys like it. And I'm super excited and super nervous. I have like butterflies in my stomach right now.
We also have the gentleman jinka naam matlab music ka naam aata hai to unka naam bhi hota hai. Mr. Pukutti is here, Rasul Pukutti Saab. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. The man who's actually done a lot for the country, for the music, sir. Thank you so much. So thank you for being a part of this movie. And you know, I'm sure you've done your magic one more time, jo ki humko dekhne ko milega when the movie releases on 11th March. What do you have to say about this entire experience, sir?
Nothing short of what can call humongous.
It is.
You know.
Yeah.
It's two original film.
Right.
It's very difficult to conceive two original films at the same time. One in Telugu and one in Hindi. Hindi is like Bhushanji said, you know, it was necessary to compose music for Hindi film, songs for Hindi film. Needed to be put together, mixed together, edited together, because the sensibilities are different. But essentially, and also keeping the essence of the movie is the same. At core, it's a love story, and it has its own essence, and keeping that the same, but cater to, you know, I think it's the first time in the country to have, I mean, also to conceive it and do it, you know, take a Telugu shot and Hindi shot and have Telugu actors and Hindi actors, and they themselves doing their own dubbing in Hindi, and we did try to do sing sound in the first schedule, and then because of the pandemic, then we couldn't do that, but they did a marvelous job of, you know, keeping, I mean, thank you so much for, you know, lending your voices to us so that we can, you know, play with it and make it to distinctly original film. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. Please.
I think he's like spot on about that, because I feel like they're the same film, but they're two different films at the same time, you know, because we used to shoot everything twice. One was Hindi, and it was so funny because we used to probably get the emotion in the Hindi shot, and then we would be very excited, and suddenly Radha sir would be like, Telugu is still left. So I'm like, okay, fine. So it's two different films also because of the people, the energies, you know, their different characters bring in their own energies. So please watch it, because, you know, even the music, they're two different, like, you know, tracks. So I think you guys could actually watch two films and feel differently about each.
Thank you so much. We also have UV Creation say Vikram sir, another producer of this movie. We want him to kindly, you know, come here and share a little bit of his wisdom. Sir, हमको भी producer बनाइए.
Vicky the star.
Please tell us some, sir. थोड़ा सा तो बोलना पड़ेगा. We all love you.
Thank you for the press.
Sir, थोड़ा सा बोला था, man of few words, sir. You just did it. We'll get the chairs, but before that, sir, just very important question. This one's to the director, Saab, and of course, Prabhas, sir. You know, they say, there's a saying that painting the town red, you know, but this time, you've painted the trains Radhe Shyam, and not just Delhi or Mumbai. It's in the entire country. We have these national trains from up north to down south, colored in the color of Radhe Shyam. Whose idea was it, sir?
I think the producers should answer that. Because they spent too much money on love story, on me,
Right.
and the publicity. So I think Pramod sir, please.
Because there's only one reason, because he's darling Prabhas.
क्या बात है sir. He's just nailed it. He's darling Prabhas. Of course, your fans, जितने भी darlings हैं, let me tell you here, they've been, they are on social media. They've been waiting for this day. They are waiting for 11th March, and it is a short blockbuster. Congratulations.
We have been waiting for this for last 8 months or 1 year.
So we'll take the chairs now, and we'll take the questions from the media. But before that, a quick photo op you want? Yeah, we'll have a quick photo op with this team. That's it. एक second रुकिएगा. I'll take the mic. And we'll do the solos later, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Now we'll take the questions, right? Ji. Okay. We'll do that. We will do that. Beimani nahi. So we'll have the chairs and request the core cast to stay back. Thank you so much. Please, sir, have a seat. Yeah. All right, so now it's time for the Sawal Jawabs. And where do we start?
हेलो ऑडियो नहीं हेलो हेलो पूजा जी ऑन योर लेफ्ट हाई ऑन योर लेफ्ट एंड अप हाई सो आपने अपना हाथ दिखाया प्रभास जी को एंड अगर दिखाया तो उनका क्या रिएक्शन था
हेलो हेलो चेक आ रहा है साउंड थैंक यू फिल्म में जो होता है कि बाहर लाइक आई डोंट नो फिल्म में
इन
इन जनरल
अपने अपना
हम एक्ट कर रहे हैं ना लाइक ही डज नॉट एक्चुअली रीड इट बट बाहर जो पंडित जी जो थे उन्होंने बोला कि मेरा फ्यूचर अच्छा है तो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी अबाउट दैट और फिल्म हिट होगी सो आई एम होपिंग
एंड प्रभास जी हमने सुना है कि मिस्टर अमिताभ बच्चन नरेटर हैं तो व्हाट वुड यू say about and what's your
so
feeling?
it was like great. You're talking about the voiceover which he gave? Yeah, it was like everybody loves his voice, and I spoke to him and I sent him a letter, like sweetly he gave the voice, and I'm very, very grateful. So it's a very important dialogue, I think, in the film. It starts with his dialogue and ends with his dialogue. So I'm very grateful. We are all grateful to him for giving his voice.
भूषण जी भूषण जी
जी
मेरा सवाल आपसे है अभी तो सिनेमा के गंगूबाई के बाद अच्छे दिन आ ही गए लेकिन मुझे अच्छी तरह से याद है कि जब सूर्यवंशी के बाद कुछ बड़ी फिल्में फ्लॉप हुई तब आपने एक दूसरे प्रोडक्शन हाउस बड़े प्रोडक्शन हाउस के साथ डिसीजन लिया था कि आप फिल्में और बनाएंगे तो उस समय जब सब लोग डिमोरलाइज थे इवन हम लोग भी एज अ जर्नलिस्ट डिमोरलाइज थे तब आपको ऐसा कॉन्फिडेंस क्यों था कि आगे अच्छे दिन आएंगे
सी देखिए एंटरटेनमेंट इज़ नॉट ओनली लिमिटेड टू OTT पे लिमिटेड नहीं होती है लोगों को एंटरटेन होने के लिए आई थिंक थिएटर्स कभी हमारी ज़िंदगी से जा नहीं सकते और उसी का रीज़न और वो एक कॉन्फिडेंस हम में एज टी सीरीज़ और हमारे स्टूडियो में था कि ये थिएटर्स 100% लोग वापस आएंगे और थिएटर्स में एंजॉय करेंगे बिकॉज थिएटर्स इज़ नॉट ओनली वॉचिंग मूवीज़ इट्स आउटिंग विच आप OTT पे आउटिंग नहीं कर सकते OTT आप घर पे देखते हैं तो एक फैमिली का आउटिंग होती है और उसके साथ एंटरटेनमेंट भी होती है तो we had that confidence from beginning. And that's why we have now planned up all our films in theatrical release, जो कि कुछ OTT release हमने भी की थी, बहुत पूरी industry भी कर रही थी. But now I'm very happy after the response of Gangubai के अब हमारी film भी next आ रही है. अभी we have a June releasing a day after tomorrow. Then we have Radhe Shyam. So I hope people will come to theaters and enjoy the films on a big screen.
हेलो हेलो मेरा नाम आरती सक्सेना है और मेरा सवाल मतलब प्रभास जी से है कि लाइक ज्योतिष विद्या को ना फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में 80% से ज़्यादा लोग मानते हैं, चाहे वो साउथ इंडस्ट्री हो चाहे वो बॉलीवुड हो. तो लेकिन मेरा मानना है कि कर्म सबसे मेन होते हैं, इम्पॉर्टेंट होते हैं. तो आप लोग कितना बिलीव करते हैं इस पे, और अगर ये सच होता है तो आप लोग कितना काम कर सकते हैं इस पे?
Yeah, yeah, I believe in fate, destiny, and all, but I never showed hand to anyone. When Radha told me the story, I thought like, oh, me, palmist. I never showed it to anyone. So, but the way it goes, it's between love and destiny, the fight. So, yeah.
Hello Prabhas, your center. Rahul here from the Filmi Charcha.
Hi.
हेलो 3-4 सालों से बहुत सारा फ़र्क देखने को मिला है हमें. पहले ऑडियंस की नज़र में होता था ये टॉलीवुड एक्टर, ये बॉलीवुड एक्टर, ये टॉलीवुड फिल्म, ये बॉलीवुड फिल्म. लेकिन मेकर्स एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं. अब इंडियन सिनेमा और इंडियन एक्टर की मतलब बारी आ रही है. तो मेकर्स एफर्ट डाल रहे हैं. आपकी तरफ से और क्या एफर्ट देखने को मुझे मिलेगा, और आप क्या मतलब उम्मीद करते हैं और क्या बदलाव आएगा Indian cinema?
So it's a very good sign that India is becoming one, because the other countries like China, biggest industries like China or Hollywood, they have one language. We have how many? 18, 20 languages. So now we are becoming Indian cinema, and it will take like 5 years where everybody are experimenting in films. So you know, like Telugu songs, Hindi song, Bahubali or RR, or you know, every film we are all trying. To reach Indian audience. It takes another five years, I think, because every day it's an experiment. And we're going to make India's film, only Indian films after 5 years, I think, like as you said. And we're going to be the biggest industry in the future.
Hi Prabhas, Shivani here from Times Now, to your
Hello.
right
Hi.
here.
Hi.
Okay, so my question is to you that now the Hindi audience basically has a perception that you are going to come in Hindi theatres only for action films. So would you want to change that perception? And the second question is to Pooja. Pooja, we have seen all the romance when it comes to the women in the film. So do you also want to come to the action side of it?
So first, should I or should
No, Prabhas, please go ahead.
So, yeah. So, I like the films which I'm doing, like Adipurush or Nagi's Project K, are like biggest action films. Every 2-3 films, I want to try something different. In Telugu also, I was an action hero from my first film, but I did Darling and Mr. Perfect, which worked. They were big hits, and I don't want audience to get bored or fix it like that. I can do only action. There is action in Radhe Shyam, but you know, not dishum dishum, but we have action. Like you can see the visuals and all. So yeah, I don't want audience to get bored of me, so I want to try something.
I honestly think that Hindi has seen love stories, and we have some iconic love stories with DDLJ and all of that. But I also feel that we, as an audience, sometimes want to see more love stories which aren't happening. So I'm hoping, which is why Kabir Singh did really well, So I hope that with this film also people enjoy the love aspect of it. And when it comes to the action, I would say just wait for my next announcement. That's all I'm gonna say. But very excited. I definitely want to, do something with action, because I feel that as a young girl, I look up to women who have played major action sequences and done roles like that where, she's been the badass of the film, and growing up, I've seen that, I've loved it, and I hope that through my choices in my films, I could probably inspire another little Pooja. So I hope that happens very soon, and it will. Just give me a few months for my next announcement.
Hi, congratulations to the entire team. The teaser, the trailer, everything is excellent, excellent. Yeah. Just to add an extension to the question, what one of my colleague had asked, Prabhas ji, कभी किसी लड़की को impress करने के लिए पामिस्ट आप बने थे? It could be for Pooja and Bhushan also.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, मतलब I don't know. Pooja, if कभी आपने कुछ अभी इस तरह से किया है शायद कॉलेज डेज में या कभी किसी
Film में तो definitely we did some. Maybe yeah. I saw Pooja's hand in the film. Yeah.
भूषण जी आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कभी आप कभी कोई लड़की को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए हो सकता है बहुत बार इस तरह से कॉलेजेस में हम लोग ट्राई करते थे एक लड़की का हाथ पकड़ना हो तो यू बिकम अ पामिस्ट एक्चुअली
नहीं, I have never tried that, but Pramod was telling me he has tried actually. You told me, na?
हेलो पूजा, योर सेंटर राहुल हियर। मेरा सवाल ये था आपसे कि प्रभास के साथ काफ़ी वक्त बिताया आपने शूटिंग के दौरान, कुछ ऐसा जो ऑडियंस नहीं जानती है, फैंस नहीं जानते प्रभास के बारे में, आप बताइए।
I think, like, the image is that he's a shy person, but I think he's actually if he warms up to the people and like around his friends, he's actually a fun person and very jovial is what I would say. So that's what people don't know.
Hi Prabhas. Hi.
Hi.
Faridun from Bollywood and Hollywood. Congratulations for the promo. I think it's looking outstanding.
Thank you.
My question to you is that we are witnessing, I think, a superb change in a way. That the mainstreaming of South cinema, I think it's a beautiful experience for almost everyone. It's no more considered as regional cinema, and the way, in a way, it's like a benchmark in terms of be it box office, be it technical acumen as well as writing. Do you think this change had to come one way or the other, because it's truly spectacular as well?
Yeah, it should come, I feel. Maybe it started with Bahubali or with Rajmouli or whoever, but I think we should make an Indian film. It's time, and it has come, I think. Yeah.
And do you think Radhe Shyam is one film that can truly go maybe all across, because the theme is truly universal with.
Yeah, the theme which I select, like I try to make. Everybody are trying to make Indian films, north, south, east, west. So we tried to make Indian film. So it is an Indian film. It's like love, destiny, faith. Everybody believes in it, or around the country, around the world also. So yeah.
Hi Prabhas. Hi Prabhas, this is Ravi from ABP News channel. After Bahubali, Pushpa became a film which crossed 100 crore mark in northern region in Hindi belt. How do you see the success of Pushpa, which was released recently, which starred Allu Arjun in it? How do you see the success of that?
So like